I never know what to call these types of episodes. It's not necessarily Brawl news, but we do have a lot of stuff to stumble across in this episode today. If you guys have been active in the community recently, you'll know that a lot of stuff has been going on and it's easy to overlook certain things because of it. But before we get into the important things going on in the Brawl community, a quick word from our sponsor here today. Today's video is brought to you by the absolutely amazing Battle Crush. Battle Crush is a PvP brawler action game that's going to be available on Nintendo Switch, PC, so on Steam, as well as mobile, with amazing cross-play support. You gotta love it. The goal of Battle Crush, you might be asking, is to fight amongst up to 30 people from around the world and become the sole survivor in the end. It is a quick action-packed game where each round only lasts for 8 minutes at most. Survive as the ground collapses beneath your feet while enemies come after you from all directions. Be sure to find the treasure chests and items scattered around the field. The items will of course help you to survive, and gear will allow your character to become stronger. The controls for Battle Crush are pretty dang simple, but the action is there. Be sure to maximize the action experience with up to 6 action skills, including light attacks that consist of short moves and combos. You also have heavy attacks that blast enemies far and wide with long moves. You also have your ultimate that make you invincible while casting, and of course, to round it off, you have dodge attacks that allow you to quickly dodge and then attack with surprise. There are several different modes that you can battle in that I'm sure you're all going to enjoy, including a battle royale where up to 30 players fight to the last one standing, Brawl where you choose 3 claxers to battle, and Build Up where you battle enemies 1v1. You gotta love that. So of course, what are you guys waiting for? Be sure to check out Battle Crush with the link in the description down below. Sign up for their Android beta starting on October 23rd. With that link in the description down below, you'll be able to test out this beta that will be available on PC, so on Steam, Nintendo Switch, as well as Android. And while you're at it, there is a coupon for all of you guys to start off your journey, where if you redeem it, you'll be able to get 1,000 crystals completely free. But once again, thank you to Battle Crush for sponsoring this video here today. But with that being said, let's get straight away back into the video. Here we go. 3 days ago now, at the point that I'm recording this video, we got some really exciting news about the next update. More update content. Voting time! Which game mode do you want to play in the next update? Guys, it looks like we'll have a set of really exciting game modes in rotation. There's currently a vote going on in game right now where we have a little bit of say as to what one of these 3 game modes will be present in the next updates, one of which is duels. Dude, I'm not sure why they haven't made it a permanent game mode already. I feel like it's one of the more popular game modes. Whenever it goes away, people are really sad. Whenever it comes back, people are rejoicing. I think here in Brawl Stars, it's really beneficial to have at least one other solo game mode. I feel like a lot of people here who play this game play solo game modes, i.e. solo showdown, just because of the stress and anxiety that surrounds 3v3 game modes. I think we can all understand that feeling. And duels was a phenomenal solo game mode, and it's always a breath of fresh air whenever it comes back. Now, if duels doesn't win, I'm hoping basketball does. Honestly, I'm a fan of all 3 of these game modes. I really enjoy Siege, but I got a feeling not a whole lot of people are going to be voting for it. But I know fan favorites out there definitely around basketball and duels. So really exciting. Can't wait for the next update. As we all know, we already have phenomenal changes that came with the introduction of the Starr Drop event coming out, and that is finally 6 game modes. It's so reassuring knowing that we have a dev team that's constantly looking at the feedback coming from the community, to the point where even if there is a bad implementation, the Brawl Stars dev team has shown countless times that they'll correct those really important issues and make it good again, you know? Absolutely beautiful. And guys, imagine seeing duels in that rotation. There's a lot of fun things to look forward to in this next update. So it's kind of time to get straight away into the meat of this episode. We do have quite a bit more to talk about. There's a ton of stuff happening in the community right now, but I really wanted to address this because last time we had an event much like this Starr Drop or Shooting Starr Drop event, i.e. the Omega Brawl Box counter for the takedowns. Once we got 4 billion, we were able to open the Omega Brawl Box as a community. And at that time, of course, I didn't add a whole lot to it, but at least I was keeping up to date with when we should be getting the Omega Box, keeping the hype going around it, at least for my community. But I haven't really necessarily done that this time around, and it's not really happening happening a lot on the dev team side of thing over here on socials. We have this post, I believe 5 days ago at the point that I'm recording this video, highlighting how many takedowns we ended up getting. I believe it was on a weekend, but we ended up getting a total now of 754 million at this point. But since then, we really haven't had that many updates on how many takedowns we've been getting, and I'm not sure what's going on, and it's making me worry a little bit with something as the Shooting Starr event and the potential it has. I don't know if we're making the best of it right now. I don't know if it's because the rewards this time around aren't as hype as the Omega Box. Free stuff is always amazing, but there was this certain air around the Omega Box. We didn't know really what was a part of it. So gunning for those 4 billion takedowns was a bit more of a pressing effort because we all wanted to see what was within it. And I don't know if it's just me, but I don't think we're progressing that well with the Shooting Starr Drops in order to maximize as much legendary star drops as we possibly can. We were at the same point yesterday, and we've been stuck at this epic star drop for quite some time. We haven't even gotten the mythic star drop yet. And let me remind you, with the event lasting 2 weeks, we've already gone 7 days into this thing. We're already halfway done with this event, and we haven't even made it to the mythic star drop, which is 3 billion takedowns on that mythic star drop there. So if we keep up this pace, it looks like we're fairly close to 3 billion. Of course, if we keep going, we should get to 6 billion. But I think the hype is kind of dying down with this thing in a strange way. I feel like when you make something 14 days long, it's easy to kind of be complacent with the opportunity. But I think we need to kind of revert our focus back to this bad boy. I want to get as many legendary star drops as possible. And of course, my community is such a small portion of the overall Brawl Stars community. But if I can make a little tiny impact into regaining that focus for these takedowns, I'm going to try to do it. We have this post here 1 hour ago asking, what do you guys think about the progress from the community around this star drop event? Will we get at least 1 legendary star drop? And people are saying probably yeah, a minimum of 2, but kind of pointing out the same thing we've been saying, where the hype around this event isn't as big as the Omega Box event, seeing that the Omega Box was a bit more enticing because we didn't know anything about it. It was a brand new thing added to the game for that specific event. We'll see what we end up getting to. At this rate, we should get at least 2 legendary star drops, but it'd be cool if we could really maximize the potential of this thing, really juice out all the free stuff that we can get. Maybe even maxing out this bar would be really, really nice, right? 4 legendary star drops, that'd be insane. We'll see how this shapes up though. But switching gears here to some other really exciting news that I'm sure a lot of you guys didn't even catch, and that is the progress with this free Colt skin. So much free stuff happening recently in the community. But we have some finalists for this Supercell Make campaign. We have a ton of Colt skins that made it to this like final bracket here that could very well be added to the game that we'll get for free for the Brawl Days update. So again, make sure to browse this. You might be able to see that Colt skin coming to the game that I'm sure will be hype as heck. There's a ton of really, really good skins in here, man. Mecha Colt. Yes. I saw people like kind of gaming the system, seeing that it's gonna be a free skin. Dude, might as well design a skin that should be traditionally a legendary tier skin, like, you know, the mecha skins, like the Mecha Edgar that just came out. Might as well give it Mecha Colt with all the bells and whistles for free, man. Free legendary skin. Let's go. Moving along here though, we have some interesting news from Supercell. Create your own custom profile pic for your Supercell ID with Pin Maker. Connect to Supercell ID and create your own profile picture, which we've touched on this fun little thing that the dev team created, or I guess Supercell, and that is a pin maker. You can literally customize whatever pin you like, and now we're able to upload it to our Supercell ID profile, which is really, really cool, man. I feel like it's these little things that I like seeing a lot of the time, where it doesn't really do a whole lot, but it's just a nice quality of life thing that I know a lot of people will probably end up enjoying. So heck yeah, dude, make your own pin, use it as your ID, get a little creative with it. Heck yeah, let's do it. And while we are kind of chit-chatting about some creative stuff, reverting back to another Supercell Make campaign that I'm sure a lot of you guys forgot about, but we have this Spectral Warrior Fang skin winning one of the most recent Supercell Make campaigns that has yet to be released in game. And as you guys know, this next update should be the Brawloween update, or I am confident it will be. So I couldn't see this fitting in a better update or situation, right, in Brawloween. So be prepared. This bad boy should be introduced into the game here very, very soon. A sick skin. Look at it. It's amazing. But yeah, man, wanted to hop in here, keep up to date with what's been going down recently here in the community, and try to revert some attention back to the Shooting Starr Drop event going on right now. I really, really hope we can get a lot of free legendary star drops out of this. So best of luck with those takedowns. I know we can do it together. But thank you all for watching. Have a phenomenal rest of your day. Peace out.